Hey everyone, it's Peter Mueller here. Was really inspired to create this video today on how to build your business profitably and also how to teach our agents to stay on top of their profitability goals and building a profitable business. One of the biggest dangers, as we all know, is the mismanagement of funds, the way agents collect money, how they earn money. And in this video, I wanted to discuss and tie this in with market rhythm, just so you can reinforce it with your agents, what they ought to be looking at and what they need to be focusing on right now. You see, right now, as you know, we've just completed the first 4 months of 2020. It's hard to believe that 4 months has gone by so quickly. And I wanted to just share with you in respect to market rhythm again and reinforce why your agents need to be conscientious of these facts that I want to share with you right now. You see, in the first quarter of this particular market rhythm, this is one of our broker coaching clients in the Kansas City, Missouri area. And you can see that in the months of January, February, and March, that under contract, that means when business is written, that means it's under, pending firm contracts. The first quarter, as you can see, 21% of business was written by this brokerage last year in that first 3 months, that first quarter. Now, this is very typical. Things start off slowly. As you can see here in January, only 5.46% of the business written came in January. But if you notice in February, about the same. But then when you hit March, 10.39%, so it doubles it up. So in that first quarter, 21% of business gets written. Notice also, consequently, that in the next quarter, April, May, and June, 36.55% of business gets written. Now, with that in mind, and what is that supposed to tell us is that we know that when you write a deal, usually within 30, 60, 90 days, that deal closes. So you want to look at two market rhythms. You want to look at the market rhythm of pendings and when a contract is written, and you also want to look at the market rhythm of closings. For a real estate agent, closings represents, if you will, their cash flow more than anything else. And this is the thing that you want to be really conscientious about and teach your agents on how to set up their business like a business. Remember, I always talk about setting up 5 bank accounts. One bank account is the personal account. That's for your needs. The savings account is for your wants. What's a want? A want is like going on vacation. A want is going out for dinner. A want is buying new clothes. A want is all of those things that you don't have to have, but you want. The third bank account is for your profit. And that's, now, for some agents and most agents, there's no sense putting money aside into some sort of financial instrument if you owe money on credit cards. So that profit account, first and foremost, is for debt repayment. Get rid of debt. Get free. The fourth account is the business account. Remember, the business account is where you put money into it so that you can invest back into your business. This is the danger, guys. If you could teach your agents how to have those 5 accounts, how important it would be to have that fourth account so they can invest more into their business, so they can generate more. But most agents live off of what they earn. And the danger, too, because of market rhythm, look at the market rhythm of cash. Here's why I always say in the first quarter, it's really slow, right? Only 15.47% of their money comes in that first quarter. That's why they're always miserable. That's why they're really upset. That's why a lot of agents change companies in the first quarter. You see, the more you teach them on how to manage their money, the less what will happen is that they will leave you, because and also if they can credit you for the ones who are teaching them how to manage their money properly. But look at the second quarter under closed revenue here, 33%. That's almost double. In fact, in this case, it's more than double the first quarter. That means they make a little bit of money in that first quarter. They make twice as much in that second quarter. But here's the problem. Now they see that money. They throw it all into one bank account. Now they're going to spend it. They think they got more than they have. And then by the time you hit that last quarter, which is October, November, and December, look at only 19.9%. So now they're starting to run out of money. The first of the year, they're generating little sales. They get frustrated, upset, then they look for a reason to leave. So guys, this is why it's so critical to understand market rhythm, not only to understand market rhythm for your own business as a brokerage and understand how you should manage money, but how you should translate that information and how to translate that knowledge to your agents on an ongoing basis. Many of you that heard me speak last year where I came to your offices, I spoke to hundreds and hundreds of realtors last year. Remember, we talked about following that up and always reinforcing that at your meetings, always reminding agents and saying, hey, are you practicing your goals that you set up in the profit center based on the percentages that you defined right at the beginning of the year? Are you still doing it? If not, why not? Have you set up those 5 bank accounts? Well, teach them why it's so critical. Don't just pretend it or just let it go and just think that they'll just handle it, because ultimately you will pay for that. So this is why I wanted to share with you this report. If you want a copy of this, I'd be happy to send it to you. And whatever you need, and feel free to contact me if you want me to even produce a market rhythm report for you, for your company. Honestly, all I really need is your GCI amounts from last year, from January to December, based on pendings and also based on close. But regardless, make this your focus in the second quarter to teach your agents, hey, make sure now that you're collecting most of your money, again, remember, over 33% is coming in now, that you put that money aside properly so that you can manage your business for the rest of the year, okay? So anyways, I hope you enjoyed those thoughts. This is Peter Mueller signing off and wishing you all a profitable day.